Have you ever been in that moment when the air shifts, the eye contact lingers, and she says something just a little too playful? You freeze. Is she flirting or just being nice? Older men often miss the moment when a younger woman is silently, clearly asking for a kiss. Why? Because the words she uses are coded, and if you don't know how to decode them, you hesitate, and the moment slips away. You're not alone. Many older men fear crossing a line, misinterpreting a joke, or assuming too much. But what if I told you that some of the most flirtatious phrases sound completely innocent? And once you learn to recognize them, you'll never second guess again. In this video, I'll reveal 7 phrases younger women say when they want you to kiss them, and exactly how to respond with confidence, clarity, and class. If you've ever missed a signal, this is your guide to never missing one again. Ready to learn the language of desire? Let's begin. Now let's start with this cheeky classic. You're in conversation, maybe there's a little eye contact, and out of nowhere, she smiles and says, "I don't bite, unless you do." What just happened? This isn't just a cute throwaway line, it's a playful challenge, a tease with layers. She's telling you she's open, but only if you are. It's a flirt disguised as a joke, a line that lets her keep deniability while clearly placing the ball in your court. Imagine you're sitting together after dinner, a quiet moment between you, and she says this with a smirk. She's not threatening. She's not even asking. She's inviting. She's asking you to lead, confidently, gently, decisively. Why is this significant? Because it allows her to stay emotionally safe while showing interest. And when you respond with a slow smile, a calm presence, and lean in slightly, you've just passed her test. Don't laugh it off. Don't nervously change the subject. Look her in the eyes. Hold that tension. When she says, "I don't bite," she's not testing your ears. She's testing your courage. This one's a subtle masterpiece. You're deep in conversation, things have gone quiet, the atmosphere shifts, and then she drops it. "I wonder what would happen if," and lets the sentence trail off. She's not asking you to finish it for her. She's asking you to feel it. She's opening a door without stepping through, waiting to see if you will. This phrase is an invitation for you to take the lead, to steer the moment into something more intimate. Imagine you're sitting on a park bench under fading streetlights. She turns to you, smiles soft, eyes curious, and says, "I wonder what would happen if..." That's not small talk. That's tension. That's flirtation without saying the word. What does it mean? She's checking if you can feel her, if you can read her, if you have the emotional intelligence to move with her energy, instead of freezing up. This phrase is less about language and more about mood. When she leaves the sentence unfinished, she's hoping you'll finish the moment with a kiss. Now this one might seem innocent. She wraps her arms around herself, lets out a little shiver, and says, "It's so cold out here." But pause for a second. What's really happening? She's not asking for a weather report. She's testing proximity. She's inviting warmth, not just physically, but emotionally. That comment, it's permission. It's her subtle way of saying, "Come closer." Picture this. You're walking together after a night out. The air is crisp, your arms brush, and she softly says, "It's cold," while looking up at you. That's not small talk. That's a signal, a clear cue that she's open to you taking the next step. Maybe offering your jacket, maybe holding her close, maybe leaning in. The beauty of this phrase is that it lets her keep the moment soft, romantic, and deniable if needed. But if you miss it, if you just nod and say, "Yeah, it is," you've let the moment melt away. Her cold isn't the problem, it's the opportunity. Step in with warmth. Here comes the test. You're mid-conversation, things are going smoothly, and then she tilts her head, eyes slightly narrowed in curiosity, and says, "You're really good at reading people, right?" It's not a compliment. It's a challenge. She's asking you if you get it, if you can pick up on her signals, her moods, the meaning behind her words. She's tossing you the keys and waiting to see if you know how to drive the moment forward. Let's say you're sitting across from each other at a low-lit cafe. There's a lull. She leans in just a bit and says this. Watch her tone. Is it playful? Slightly daring? Then it's more than curiosity. It's her way of saying, are you tuned in enough to see what I'm saying without saying it? Why does this matter? Because younger women who are drawn to older men are often hoping for presence, awareness, maturity. This phrase is her litmus test. She wants to know if you're confident enough to respond with action, not just words. If you are good at reading people, show it. Don't just say it. This one strikes deeper. It's not playful. It's sincere. When a younger woman says, I'm glad I met someone like you, she's not just expressing appreciation. She's opening her heart. This phrase comes after connection, after a shared moment. Maybe you've just had a vulnerable conversation, or maybe she's reflecting on how she feels in your presence. Calm, safe, seen. She's not just talking about you. She's talking about what you represent. Imagine you're walking her home. The night's quiet. She turns to you and says almost softly, I'm really glad I met someone like you. That's the emotional window, and it doesn't stay open forever. This isn't the time to deflect or say, thanks, you too. This is the time to slow down, look her in the eyes, and read the moment. If the body language is open, the eye contact deep, and the silence hangs with intention, this is when you close the gap. When she gives you her heart, don't leave her hanging. Match her energy. Lead the moment. Now this phrase, it's layered. At first it might sound like nervous chatter or a way to stall, but if she says, I've never done this before, in a quiet, intimate moment, pay close attention. She's not giving you a resume of her romantic history. She's giving you vulnerability. She's lowering her guard. Whether it's her first time dating an older man, being this emotionally open, or just feeling this kind of pull, what she's really saying is, I'm letting you in. Please don't make me regret it. Picture this. You're sitting close, talking quietly, the light's low. She looks at you, eyes a little wide, a soft smile playing at her lips. I've never done this before. That's not a warning. It's an invitation. She's setting the stage for you to lead with care, confidence, and presence. Why is it powerful? Because this phrase allows her to express excitement and uncertainty at the same time. And when you respond by gently reassuring her, meeting her with warmth, then taking a step forward, you become the man she feels safe taking that leap with. Her vulnerability is a gift. Respond with strength and sensitivity. Here it is, the clearest cue of them all. When she leans in, eyes locked on yours, and says, so, what happens next? She's not asking for your life plan. She's giving you the green light. This is the moment where she's done her part. She's smiled. She's lingered. She's flirted. And now she's letting you know. It's your move. That question? It's her invitation to take things to the next level, and she's watching to see if you'll step up. Picture the scene. The energy between you is thick. The world has gone quiet, and she asks it with a slight grin. So, what happens next? That's not just a question. It's a surrender. A bold, feminine way of saying, I'm ready if you are. And many men freeze here. They overthink. They second guess. They hesitate. But this moment isn't for analysis. It's for action. If her tone is warm, her gaze soft, and the timing right, lean in. She's already met you halfway. Now meet her with confidence. So let's bring it all together. Each of these 7 phrases may seem small, playful, or even offhand at first glance, but they're not. They're doorways. Doorways into deeper connection, emotional intimacy, and romantic momentum. When a younger woman says, I wonder what would happen if, or I'm glad I met someone like you, she's not filling space. She's offering you a chance to lead. And what separates the men who succeed from those who don't? Awareness, confidence, timing. Now you understand the cues. You know how to feel the energy behind the words. You've learned when she's subtly handing you the green light. No more overthinking. No more missing the moment. Because judging others yields absolutely no improvement. Mindfulness always takes real awareness. And navigating social changes requires intentional persistence too. Let this knowledge anchor your confidence, sharpen your instincts, and elevate your connection game. The moment is no longer a mystery, it's yours to own. Now that you know the phrases women say when they want you to kiss them, it's time to take this awareness to the next level. Because knowing is great, but doing is where it all changes. So here's what you do next. Start practicing. Pay attention. Let the conversations breathe and the silence speak. Watch her body language. Feel the mood. And when the cue comes, move with confidence, not doubt. And if this video helped you, then you're going to love what's coming next. Watch how to know when she wants you to make a move, body language and words, for the nonverbal signs that complete the picture. Dive into 10 flirty phrases younger women say and how to respond to deepen your understanding even further. Or for the foundation of attraction itself, don't miss why confidence is more attractive than words, especially for older men. And hey, don't just leave with knowledge. Leave with power. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Have you ever missed a moment that you now realize was a green light? We're here to make sure that never happens again.